Hey podcaster, I'm Tim Wahlberg, your podcast performance coach, with another actionable tip so you can sound like a pro and gain more podcast fans. Today's tip is, you don't always have to start at the beginning. This is a super quick tip, guys. Okay, let's say you have a guest on your show for a half an hour or a 45-minute interview. One trap I hear podcasters fall into is that they think they need to tell their guest's story in chronological order. Good news, you don't. Stop boring your listener with irrelevant information. One of the best things about podcasting is the fact that we don't have time constraints. Now, that doesn't give you a license to waste your listener's time. Don't bore your listener with unnecessary details. One of the classic questions I hear to open the conversation is, how did you get started in blank? You can do better than this. I'm challenging you to do better than this. Start strong. The most obvious point where you should start the conversation should be determined by your promise to your listener. What did they come for? Why did they press play? Serve them. The details, the tidbits, the history, the background information can be woven into the conversation at any point. It doesn't always have to be at the very beginning of the conversation. When it comes to your guest, you can start at any point in their career or life. If you're talking to an architect, you don't need to start with their first building. You might start with the one that they're most famous for, or the one that was the most challenging and took the longest, and why. Think of the value your listener will get right out of the gate when your guest tells them the top 3 things they should avoid when they start their project so it can go smoother. Now, this requires a little effort, guys. Don't be lazy. You've got to do your homework. If in your research you come across a fascinating fact about your guest that made you go, wow, start with that. Sometimes, as a listener, I don't care about where your guest came from or what it was like growing up for them. I actually get fidgety when I have to listen to the whole life story. I kind of want to jump ahead. I want to press skip because I'm waiting for the good stuff. I'm waiting for the valuable stuff that I tuned in for. Doesn't that sound terrible? Making your listener wait like that? Start first with what matters to me, your listener. Make me care about your guest first. Tell me why they're relevant to me right now. Then I might care about the other stuff. Then I might want to know a little bit more about their background and what makes them tick. Like I said, you can pepper those other details throughout the conversation. You don't have to barf it up all at once. Oh my God, I said barf. Oh, that's so gross. Barf. Sorry to use barf. It's kind of a funny word, though. Look, becoming a good interviewer is a craft, and it takes time to develop this skill. Start telling the story in a more interesting way. So for your next episode, I'm challenging you to start telling that story from a spot that matters most to your listener. And I hope that's just the tip you need. Thanks for listening to the show, guys. I really appreciate it. Have you subscribed to Just the Tip yet? I hope so. Go ahead and subscribe right now. That would be terrible if you missed an episode. You've got 5 minutes every couple of weeks, don't you? Your podcast is worth it. So subscribe. And if you want to ask me anything, leave a voice message on my website. I love hearing from you. Just go to podcastperformancecoach.com. I'm Tim Wahlberg. See ya!